to do a complete scalp treatment today. Okay. First thing with any procedure that we do is always to sanitize your hands, assemble your materials, seat and drape your patron. Then you're going to do your proper hair brushing, and we're looking for two things when we do the proper hair brushing, which would be abrasions and any disorders or any diseases or anything like that. Okay. Once we get that done, while the hair is dry, I'm going to section her off into 4 sections. And to do this section, you're going to go right down the middle, okay, from the center of the forehead the whole way down to the center in the nape. And then you're going to subdivide it behind the ear, right behind the ear, across the top of the head of the apex to the other side to give you 4 equal sections. Okay. This services can be done as a weekly type treatment. What it does is help to loosen the little scales and flakes off of the head, okay, to get them up and away. Now this isn't dandruff. This is just the normal getting rid of the normal shedding of the cells in the top layer, okay, which helps to stimulate the blood flow, which also helps to stimulate hair growth. So we're going to start in the front right-hand section. And I'm going to be using my all-purpose comb and my regulation brush. You're going to have to get used to holding both of them in one hand. So you're going to start in the first section. You're going to use the fine side of your comb and lay it flat on the scalp. It is actually parallel with the section, the parting. So we're going to lay it down, and I'm just applying a little bit of pressure to the head of the comb. And you can see it's gently lifting the scales from the head. And you can ask your client, is that too much pressure for you?
No.
Okay. For a client that might have a sensitive scalp. Okay, you're going to scale the part and then flip the comb or the brush using your brush, and I'm just going to rotate the bristles down through the hair, and I want to make 3 times I'm going to brush to get the scales up and away from the head. I did 4, but that's okay. Then I'm going to take the wide tooth comb, and I'm going to take a 1/2 inch subsection, holding this hair between my other fingers. Again, applying pressure on the heel of the comb. The comb is parallel with the parting. And scale the part. Flip your brush around, and I want to do 3 brush strokes up, 3 brush strokes down. The purpose of the brushing is to help to get the scales up and away from the scalp. So I'm going to continue to make my next subsection. 1/2 inch subsection. Combs flat against the head of the comb is parallel with your parting. And again, 3 strokes up, 3 strokes down. And again with your subsection. You're going to continue in this manner throughout this section. Then we would go to the other front section. When we come to the back section, again you're going to take your partings. Your partings are always horizontal. 1/2 inch subsections, horizontal parting, and scale. 3 up, 3 down, using the wide side of your comb, 1/2 inch subsection, hold it up, and scale again, applying slight pressure. You're kind of pushing down on the comb like that to get the pressure. 3 up, 3 down. Okay, and again, take your sections horizontally till you finish this section, continuing on to the last section. When you have finished all 4 sections, you're going to do proper brushing. Do I have another one like this? Shauna, grab me a brush like this, please. After you would have the entire head scaled, lightly brush through. My other brush. to start with 2 regulation brushes. And we're going to be taking the bristles, and I want each of the bristles, all of the bristles, to touch the head. So I'm going to start above the ear, and I'm going to start with this side of the bristles. You notice how I rotate the brush. Then this one is going to follow right through, and then follow through. And I'm combing from the scalp back to the crest of the head. And on the side, you see how you're going to kind of shift the hair up and around. Again, rotate your brushes. And make a complete circle around the head. So each of those bristles are going to touch all of the head. This will help to get the blood flow moving. Also helps to get rid of all those little scales. Okay, this is brushing with 2 brushes. Okay. The next thing I would do then would be to take my client, take her to the shampoo bowl, and I'm going to shampoo her hair. Okay? No conditioner, because we're going to put a deep conditioner, a hot oil treatment on next. So we would shampoo her, and then we would part her off into the 4 sections and then do the application of cholesterol.